So I'm going to show you how to make these magazine Christmas trees that are great last minute gifts if you don't have any money left in your wallet. And it didn't actually cost me anything because I actually had all the materials, but you just need a magazine, and at minimum you need Elmer's glue and glitter just to make it pretty. I use spray paint, so let's go ahead and get started. I can show you how to do this. I'm using a Phoenix magazine. This magazine is about 250 pages, and the first step you want to do is actually break the binding, making it as flexible as possible. This is going to help you in your project, and go ahead and do anything you can just to break the binding, break that glue up. And then you also want to remove any inserts that come in your magazine. Just the odd shape of it and the thickness of the paper just makes it hard to work with. You might also have to remove the front page. It may stick out a little bit, so that might be an option. I know I ended up removing it on this one. So I'm showing you the first fold on this one. All you do is bring the top right hand corner into the center of the binding. This is your easiest fold. You don't have to be careful with this one. Just go through entire magazine. Now after this, you're going to move on to the second one. You will actually have to be cleaner with your second fold, and I will show you right now. You just fold it over on itself to the center of the binding, and the top point of your Christmas tree, you want it to be as sharp as possible. So I'm using a tool to help me. I'm actually using an orange peeler, and you can use whatever boning tool you have to help you out. And you just continue to do this through the entire magazine. Here's another view to show you how sharp you want to make it. It's not going to be perfectly sharp on top because of the binding, but it'll come out pretty good if you just take your time on this one. And you're going to go through, you're going to end up with like a spaceship with a flap on the bottom. And so what you're going to do is you're going to fold that flap up on the back side of it, on the back side of your first two folds, and up towards the top of the cone, making a sharp line and creasing it on the bottom. And most people like to tuck it in at this point. I actually like to go through the whole magazine and then tuck it up. You might see me pulling the paper down to the center of the binding. That's because I didn't do a good job, but as long as the top point is good, you can always pull the center down and fold it up. Now you're going to tuck in the bottom flap, and this is going to make it stand up a lot better, make it a lot fuller and a lot more circular. And once you've done that, we are going to stand it up and correct any imperfections, like any paper standing out. You're just going to unfold it, refold it, tuck it in, make a new crease, and make it sharper. If you don't have a magazine that has about 250 pages, 300 pages, don't worry about it. You can get a lot of little magazines that are the same height, fold them the exact same way, and then glue them together. Now how I made mine look a little bit more pretty is I actually used leftover spray paint that I had, and I worked in a well-ventilated area, covering any surface I didn't want damaged, and made sure that I spray painted any opening that I had in there, unless that's the style that you want, is what the little magazine is showing through. I didn't actually spray paint the bottom of my trees because it's usually going to be sitting on something. I did let my trees dry overnight, but if you're pressed for time, I would say a minimum of 2 hours. And after it's completely dry, then you also want to wrap it in a Bounty sheet, because this paper does absorb some of that smell. And go ahead and decorate it however you want. Just a little tip, the hot glue doesn't work that well on this, but if you have like E6000 glue or super glue, I'm sure that'll work well. So happy holidays, hope you enjoy, and I'll see you next time.